Hi everybody, it's me, Tuxedo Darien here, and today I'm going to talk about Sailor Moon Crystal English version, or English dub, or English adaptation, done by, I guess it's Volzy Entertainment Media. I'm not sure exactly how the name's called, but a lot of people keep on saying, you compare the Deacon Pioneer versions, we'll compare this version. Well, after watching this version, on Hulu of course, I will say that it's good. That it's enjoyable. And in my opinion, I like it. It's been a long time since we've actually had any English dubbing or adaptation or whatever version of Sailor Moon. Yeah. And there's people out there who strongly don't like any form of adaptation or any change. They pretend to rage against it. They nitpick. They fabricate. They make up lies. They find any excuse to hate on anything. This version, I don't know. I don't know them, but I do know that they probably, I don't know, because I haven't really heard anybody else talk about this version, so a couple of people. But I like it, And yes, I know that, yes, and I like the storylines and the animation work, And I know there's some people out there that would prefer to read the subs, and you still have that choice. The sub version's still up there. But you see, I'm so happy we finally got an English adaptation, and I said adaptation because when you read the credits for it, it does list it as being adapted. And basically, the adapting comes from the fact that this anime was adapted from a manga, and the adaptation would have been in the changing of the language and the translation of place names and stuff like that. Yeah, I know there's people out there that come up with all kind of excuses. Oh, people are too lazy to learn another language. You know what? Maybe there are some that was nitpicking again. That was making up excuse. Maybe there are some people who happen to know two languages, but unfortunately, not everybody was like that. Okay? That was the excuse to why. That was a really dumb excuse to basically why some people didn't like the English adaptation, because they said, oh, some people were too lazy to learn another language or something. Yeah, I know pisses a lot of you people off, but for some reason, English is the official language of the United States. Yes, we do have dialects of other languages that are spoken in certain regional parts, but it's not necessarily important to learn them. But anyway, I digress. The truth is, regardless of what these people might say, I'm very happy that we got an English adaptation or a dub or a version out there. For a very long time, people were always bringing this up. Are they going to re-release the original English adaptation? Are we going to get some English version? And the answer in the beginning would have been no. As far as most people were concerned, all you were going to get as far as English stuff was the manga. But then I was so surprised that the dub came out. Well, I wasn't surprised. I wasn't paying attention. They started doing around last year, around Serena's birthday of last year. Yes, I know. Yes, they do keep the original names, just in case, they keep the original names, but I do substitutions, That was another thing. A lot of people would complain about how the names were changed and the the Deacon Pioneer version. Well, here you don't have that excuse. Okay? They keep the original names. Even though I do sometimes do, when I am watching it, I will substitute a name. I will do name substitution. I don't know why, I just do. You know? So, I like this version. It's cool. I'm happy we got another version of that out there. Sorry for constantly saying that or repeating that, but I am happy about that. And I think the voice acting is really good. The people who do the characters do a good job. You know, just as good as the original people, you know. And I believe that, you know, yeah, and the animation work is good. Before I leave, I know there's going to be people who complain, who are going to try to find any excuse to complain and criticize this version of Sailor Moon. Oh, I know what you might say. Oh, it's in English. People are too lazy to learn another language. That might be your excuse. You threw that out there. Some of you people threw it out there. And they do translate place names or signs, you know, for people who might not be able to read Asian Japanese writing. I know you people are going to pretend to rage at that, and you're going to come on, you're going to claim, well, I can read both languages. Yeah, well, good for you if you can read things in both languages. Some people can't. Some people, you know, never took a class in how to read Asian Japanese writing or whatever the case is. So you're going to pretend to rage at that, of course. I know the two things you'll complain about is the fact it's dubbed and the fact that they change location and place and sign names. Okay, they translated them, yeah. Yeah, you got two things to complain about. And then as soon as you're reading the credits and as soon as it comes up where it's credited adaptation, you're going to freaking flip, I know. And apparently it's done by the same company that got the rights to distribute the subversion. I guess it's like Zozi Media. I'm not sure how to say the name of the company, okay? It's not done by Funimation. I know how a lot of you people claim Funimation was going to win the rights to do a Sailor Moon project, but I guess they didn't. I guess they didn't. So you're going to find two things to complain about. Regardless, I don't really care. I like the Sailor Moon English adaptation, you know, done by Vulzi Entertainment, or Vulzi Entertainment, I guess, or whatever, or Vulzi Media, how it's pronounced. I'm happy we got a new English version of Sailor Moon out there, regardless of the criticism and the hate that it's going to probably get. Okay? So that's it. I'm Tuxedo Darien, and I hope you enjoyed this video.